Discotek announced at Anime North 2019 that Kemono Friends is getting a physical release. After Funimation's deal with Crunchyroll broke down last fall, CR licensed titles suddenly didn't have anyone to release them on home video even if they were successful, with Re:Zero being the last of the Crunchyroll titles that Funny distributed. And while some of you may ask who even cares, the reality is that physical releases for many viewers are still alive and well. Streaming is great for a lot of reasons, but a show getting a physical release is a win for those of us who want to be able to watch our anime while the internet's down or after the license eventually runs out. A number of people, myself included, still collect physical releases of anime, especially since it's a lot cheaper than it was in the past, unless it's licensed by Aniplex, so we can watch the same shows again and again. But while Kemono Friends was a major standout as far as anime that were only available online, it's not the only one. Here, I'll talk about 5 other shows that are currently online only and need a physical release. Now, this doesn't include anything from the past year, since physical releases do take a long time, but anything spring 2018 or older is fair game. And I'll throw in a mention of Rewrite here because it seriously needs one, but I've already gone on before about how that show is severely underrated. With that said, let's get onto the list. Number 5. Sket Dance. This 2011 anime is a lively 77-episode shonen adaptation, and long anime tend towards only getting physical releases if they're popular due to cost reasons, but I'm pretty sure this fits. The manga's consistently ranked high in Japanese polls, the episode ratings on Crunchyroll are good, and for a fun school comedy with some serious arcs, it's pleased the fans it has. If you haven't checked it out, it's a story adapted from a Jump manga about a school's oft-mistreated odd jobs club and the random errands they get up to, which will sometimes make you cry and more often make you point and laugh at the screen. It's waited long enough for the Blu-rays it deserves. Number 4. Recreators. One of summer 2017's biggest hits, or it would have been had most people been able to watch it legally. With Amazon Prime Video now including the anime strike titles, at least more people can watch it, but for others it's still an inaccessible paywall. Recreators asks what would happen if someone's overpowered OC went viral, came to life, and summoned a bunch of fictional characters to wage war on the real world and each other. If that sounds good to you, it is. Now that Cabaneri the Iron Fortress, as well as the Sentai titles like Girls Last Tour and Land of the Lustrous have releases, there is hope for the other Amazon titles to get the same, so that people won't have to pay way too much money for stuff they don't need just to watch one show. Number 3. Moyashimon. This bizarre 2007 series and its 2012 sequel have a few things going for them with regards to being different from the norm. The protagonist is a university student studying agriculture, and the cute little mascots are microscopic bacteria only he can see. So it's weird, but weird and anime often go hand in hand. Really? I was surprised that it didn't already have a DVD release, but it did air around the crash point of the North American anime boom, where surviving licensors decided to play it safe for a while. Number 2. A Place Further Than the Universe. This Crunchyroll co-production from winter 2018 became one of the most popular series of the year, and for many people, myself included, it was Anime of the Year or one of their favorites of all time. It's a moving coming-of-age story about 4 girls who feel lost, constrained, and betrayed by how their lives have gone, and decide to do whatever they can to go on a research expedition to Antarctica. Every time it's brought up in a news story or on Crunchyroll's social media accounts, the comments are flooded with people asking to be able to buy it on DVD and Blu-ray. If anything on this list gets a physical release anytime soon, it will and should be this one. And number 1 just has to be Shugo Chara. Magical girl series tend to be completely overlooked by licensors unless they have the nostalgia component or they're edgy fare aimed at adults. But along with Gintama and Skip Beat, which finally started getting physical releases last year, Shugo Chara was one of the very first licenses Crunchyroll picked up when they went legit. It's cute and, at this point, nostalgic, and while the plot has more holes than a whack-a-mole cabinet and the thing most people remember about it is the ship wars, I still have fond memories of the show. Gintoki and Kyoko finally had their days. It's only fair Amu does too. I know there are a lot of other streaming exclusives that people out there have been pining to own for life. Let me know in the comments what show you want to get a physical release that hasn't got one. This is Secret Identity Studio, and I need to clear out some shelf space.